Hey, Friday Night Comics, and have some Dark Horse Star Wars here. This is Dark Empire. This series ran 6 issues, and I believe it was the first Star Wars comics to be released or published since the Marvel series was canceled, I think sometime in 1986. This came out in 1991. There's number 2. And at one time, these comic books were, I don't know, pretty hot. And they were kind of, I think issue 1 was like $25 or $30 at one time, and having the whole set was actually a pretty good thing. So there is 1 through 6. I haven't read this in a long time, but it's actually a pretty good story. Dark Empire. And I also have, I'm not sure if I have the whole set. Let's take a look. I got Dark Empire Part 2. And let's see, I have number 6, right? 6 of 6. And there's number 5. And number 4. And that's number 3. I might have them all. I do. There's number 2. And number 1. So that was Dark Empire 2. I forget when that came out. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 years later. Here's a Star Wars one-shot. Boba Fett. Bounty on Barracuda. Got a couple issues here of this comic adaptation of Heir to the Empire, which was a really fantastic novel that pretty much, I'd say, got the ball rolling on rejuvenating the whole Star Wars universe with this. Timothy Zahn wrote the novel, and it was very well done. This is the comic adaptation. It had 2 subsequent I guess sequels, and since then there's probably been well over 100, 200 novels in the Star Wars universe, expanded universe. This is number 3, so I got 3 and 4. Here's number 2, and here's number 1. So I guess I'm missing number 6. 1, 2, or missing 5 and 6. Oh well. Next up, I got I guess I thought I was going to buy all 4 issues. I only bought the first issue. This is the comic adaptation of A New Hope. Just issue 1 there. And here is Star Wars Rogue Squadron. This is 1 of 4. And I guess I'm missing issue 2. Here's 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. Here's another comic adaptation of a novel. And I only have the first issue here, apparently. Splinter of the Mind's Eye. Splinter of the Mind's Eye was the first new story after the original Star Wars was released. I think Brian Daley was the author. I remember reading that a long time ago. Here is this is Jabba the Hutt. Looks like a one-shot here. Jabba the Hutt Betrayal. And I have another one. It looks like I got a couple actually. Here's the Dynasty Trap. Here is, I got quite a few. I got, here's The Hunger of Princess Nampy. And here is, the last one I have is the Gar Sapoon Hit. So, I got 4 Jabba the Hutt one-shots. And what's this one here? So this next series is, this is classic Star Wars These were taken from the weekly newspaper comic strips and put together in a series. This is a one-shot, but there was a set of 20 of classic Star Wars. Here's number 20. I have almost all of them. This is number 20? Yeah, 48-page final issue. Archie Goodwin, Al Williamson. There you can see the names right there. They wrote a weekly comic strip, I think in the Sunday paper. And this series just combined those into a set of comics like this. Number 16. Number 13. I thought I had most of these. This is number 8, kind of all over the place. And number, I can't even read that. I think it's issue 7. I can't really read that. This Lenovo shit the bed. Does not want to boot up. This is my backup computer. I have a newer one. This computer is over 4 years old. That was my backup. I have actually a newer Lenovo I've been using mostly. So right now, the only function this computer serves is to prop up my comic books for Friday Night Comics like this. This is number 6. And here is number, is this 5? This is 5. Classic Star Wars number 4. And number 3. And number 2. And number 1. So that was a set of 20. Of which I'm missing, I think, about a half dozen or so from that whole series. Here is Classic Star Wars Return of the Jedi, number 1, comic adaptation. Here's Empire Strikes Back, and here is A New Hope. So I got the 3 original movies there, comic adaptations. Actually, it looks like, I think it was a 2-issue set, and I have 1 of Empire and number 1 of Jedi. I have number 2 of Star Wars, so not a complete set. Here is more classic Star Wars, the early adventures. And I forget the story behind this one. This is number 9. Number 8. Is that number 7? That is number 7. And I have, I think, 1 through 9. 6, 5. I'm not sure. These, I think, were also comic strips from the newspaper, but I'm not 100% positive. And here is number 1, right? Number 1. Classic Star Wars. And then I have almost the entire 6-issue set. I have, I think, 5 of 6 of droids. Number 5. That's 4. This is 3. That's C3PX. Kind of like a badass version of C3PO. Carries a gun. Number 2 and number 1. Droids. Here's Tales of the Jedi. I have the whole set of these, I think. This is number 6 of 6. That's the Sith War. Number 5. Number 4. 3. Yeah, whole set, complete set. Tales of the Jedi, the Sith War, and I have no idea what these stories are about. Next up I have Tales of the Jedi, Dark Lords of the Sith. And I think I have the whole set here as well. It's number 6. Six, 5, 4. 3, 2, and 1. I do have the whole set. of Dark Lords of the Sith. And then I also have, this must have, I don't know, this might have come in a copy of Wizard magazine years ago. This ash can edition. I don't know where else I would have gotten this. And then I have Tales of the Jedi. It's a 2-book set. Freedom Nad Uprising. Here's number 2. Here's number 1. All from Dark Horse Comics. And then I think this is the last set of Star Wars here. The first Tales of the Jedi, with no subtitle, just Tales of the Jedi. This is number 5. It's a 5-issue set. And it's 4, 3, 2, yeah, I've got all 5 of these. And 1. Tales of the Jedi, and then I have actually a couple more in here. It looks like 2-issue set here. Do I have both of these? What do I have? I've got Star Wars Empire's End, 1 of 2, and here's 2 of 2. And what the hell is this one? This one's also 2 of 2. Oh, I have 2 of them. Okay. I didn't realize that, so I have a double of this one. So there you have it. That's my Dark Horse Star Wars collection. And I guess on the horizon, future Friday Night Comics. Gonna do some Ultimate Spider-Man. Gonna do some Justice League of America. And maybe a little bit of a Punisher Redux. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.